cook like a champion on this great station.
Welcome back, America. As I showed you before the break, I showed you how to do the 8-piece breakdown. We're gonna be using dark meat, like I said, because I love it so much. Always remember, rule of thumb, get your gloves on, get your sanitation on, make sure everything is sanitary. Basically, down south, we do a double batter, and that's really how you get that nice, crispy chicken breast. So we're just gonna be doing flour, dry batter, a wet batter, and then back into the fine batter. So we'll get our wet batter going. Well, first thing you wanna do is add in 2 eggs. Like you guys all know me, I'm a firm believer. Use the organic ones. They're literally not that much more than the regular eggs. Guys, always remember, whenever you're whisking anything with eggs, whisk up the eggs first so that you're not chasing it all over the bowl. Then we're just gonna add a little bit of this, just regular yellow mustard. I always like giving my chicken that mustardy flavor. It just really wakes it up a little bit. Louisiana hot sauce, by all means, this is optional. If you guys don't like the spiciness, you don't have to worry about it, no biggie. Or if you have a different brand of hot sauce, by all means, give that a nice little whisk. And then this is something that people always forget to do. They always think they just season the chicken breast. We're actually gonna season the flour. And I'm using Cajun season. I'm using a nice organic brand. When you use organic Cajun season, you actually reap all the benefits of the great cayenne that's in there. You guys don't know that cayenne is extremely healthy for you. And I'm actually gonna season the wet batter too as well. Now I can season the chicken. And always remember, whenever you season high above the product. Let it gradually rain on it so you got even distribution. And please season it well. I know a lot of people do a little bit of season here and a little bit of season there, and you're really not gonna get the flavor. So add that season, pile it up on there. All right. And the last season I'm gonna use is just a garlic and herb seasoning. I love garlic. Garlic is so healthy for you guys. Good for your blood pressure. Men, good for your stamina. I'm just saying, it works. Look at my crew, they're like loving that stamina part right there.
Put more on.
Put more on, he says. You got it. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna use is buttermilk. Now traditionally they can use regular milk or low fat milk, but down south that buttermilk just gives it that nice rich flavor. Just gonna mix that up just a little bit. All right, here comes the fun part. So I have my deep fryer set at 350. I would always recommend to get perfect fried chicken, use an electric deep fryer. That way you can regulate the temperature. Because if your temperature is too hot, you're gonna have chicken that's done on the outside and raw on the inside. In America, I know someone has done that before because I'm even guilty of it. So I'm gonna mix that flour up. Now that we got that mixed up, always remember you have one hand for your dry batter, one hand for your wet batter so it doesn't get all clunky on you. So the first thing we wanna do, actually, we'll put that back and we'll put in the legs first. Because rule of thumb, whenever you're cooking anything, you always want to make sure you start off with what takes the longest. And in this case, the drumsticks seem to take the longest. So we're just gonna batter that. And once you get in the flour, give it a nice little shake to get that excess flour off. And then we're gonna go right into the buttermilk batter. Just something about buttermilk that just makes me just want to rub my tummy, I tell you what. And then you just want to make sure that you drip off the excess liquid of that. And then we're gonna go right back into the flour. And you just wanna toss the flour in it, just coat it, because this is a double batter. You definitely don't want it too clunky on you. Clucky, I said clucky, you guys get that? And then you're gonna drop that right into the deep fryer. And if you guys want boneless, skinless, you can definitely take this boneless skin, take the skin off of it and bread it the same exact way, and it will turn out just as good, let me tell you. Or how they say down south, I tell you what. They made me say that, America. So I'm gonna finish battering this up. We got 2 more wings left, which the wings are gonna cook the fastest, obviously. So they're gonna go in last. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come right back and we're gonna finish this up. Let's check those out and see how they are. Oh, as you can see, you got a nice, crispy coating on it, which you need, and it's all nice and done on the inside. Always remember when you pull anything out the deep fryer, just let it kind of just hang there so all the excess oil drizzles right off of that. Got our leg right there. So I had these cooking for probably about 7 to 8 minutes. Basically, what I always do is I just take me a thermometer. If you're using a thermometer, they're gonna temp to about 160, 165, or just do it the old-fashioned way like my mom used to do it. Cut it in the middle, chicken that's white is chicken that's done. Shh, don't tell him mine, because I'm not ready for him to eat this food yet. So I'm gonna clean up this mess, and then I'm gonna get that pie ready. Chocolate bourbon pecan pie, yeah, that's right.